9. My second week going live in a row. Next week will be a taped video going live at 11:11 on Mondays. But happy to be here today, and happy Easter. It is Easter Monday, and Easter is such a wonderful time, no matter your religious affiliation or your upbringing or your beliefs. It's a time of hope. And it's a time where we're meant to remember that despite the cold of winter, despite the death that comes with fall and the winter months, there is renewal. There is this rejuvenating energy, this cyclical energy that continues to renew us. And the story of Jesus and Easter really ties back to that hope and that optimism that I like to carry in my heart. Now, I was raised as a Christian in the United Church, but I know a lot of us are religiously wounded. So I'm going to pull some cards today for April, but I want to keep in mind that openness to what the story of Jesus and the cross and Easter kind of represent, that hope and that openness to constantly reinventing yourself and feeling renewed and feeling uplifted. In my last live, I talked a lot about God and this beautiful creative pulse that flows to us and through us. And when you're overwhelmed and when you're feeling so burnt out, I want you to remember, like I said, you're not alone. You have this beautiful energy that can renew you within. It's in you. It's like I was saying to the girls, you cut your hand and it just heals. It's magically renewed. And our bodies are made of this wisdom. Our souls are made of this divine light. And I want to encourage that as you move into this new month, a month where we do start to see the flowers coming up and the buds on the trees starting to bloom. I was out at a family home this weekend, and we saw the tulips already blossoming, coming up out of the ground after the cold winter. And it's that reminder that you too, no matter what you're going through or how exhausted you are or how the rest of your life has gone, you have a choice and you have that power as you take those moments of awareness and go within to really sculpt and create your future. And it's a co-creation piece. So I want to pull some cards for this beautiful month of April. It's a spring month. It's a month of hope. And I want to see what the fairies have to say. It's a beautiful little deck, very simple. They're affirmation cards, and they really are meant to kind of bring out what's going on in your energy, as with all oracle cards. But these ones are so simple that it is going to be the imagery that you might be drawn to, the words in the affirmation. I want you to really just trust where your guidance goes as you pick a card. Now, as always, I'll shuffle them with the intention that the communal guidance comes through. Anyone tuning into this, whether it's live or on the replay or down the road, finds what they need. And I'll pull 2 cards, and I want you to just pick the one that you are most drawn to, the one that kind of pulls on your energy. So I'll call this one A, and I'll call this one B, and you can let me know which one kind of speaks to you today. Now, they'll both have a communal message, which is always the case, and they'll lead off of each other, and they'll probably have to do with hope and renewal and the power of Easter and spring. But I do want you to kind of trust where your intuition goes. And if you're feeling overwhelmed and you're not sure, just intend that they both have a message for you, because sometimes that's the gift. It's how we actually tune our awareness and deepen our intuition. So I'm going to start with A, this beautiful card here. And it is about speaking up. It says, I am a voice. And it's honoring your own inner wisdom, honoring your own opinions, honoring what it is that you desire, the wishes on your heart. This is so common with the groups that I work with and the groups that I speak with. They're high achieving individuals, and they sometimes start to shapeshift or become people pleasers, potentially achievement addicts. And it's one of those things where their voice gets lost. It can get lost in the mix. And I want you to really think about if this is the case for you. Where are you silencing yourself? They show me like a lot of blocked throat chakra energy. So where are you swallowing your words? Where are you maybe not asking for what you need? How can you ask the divine for that support? And I really like these like falling petals, because it's that reminder of this divine magic all around us, this divine beauty all around us. Of course, we have a little bluebird. I don't know if that's a hummingbird or not, but it's a beautiful little bird that brings us messages of hope. So speaking out and speaking up on your own behalf is the message of this card as we move into April. Now, the other card is really interesting. It's I am sealed. Now, I find this card is very constricting. And right away, my angel's like, ooh. And it's meant to be sort of going within, I know, in the card deck, but I do feel like some of you have almost like hidden. And it is, again, like you can kind of see the constricted energy, especially in this one, where it's more of that hibernating energy, which can be healthy in moderation, but it's almost like refusing to reach out, refusing to ask for that guidance. So if this is you, your guides really want you to tap into the light all around you. Think of who you can reach out to help build your confidence. I love the yellow of this because when we talk about our confidence center, our solar plexus, it's this confident yellow. This makes you stand tall, makes you be able to say, hey, I need some help, or hey, I can't do that. Maybe someone else could. And having those boundaries, which is so important, as you can see by the voice card, as we move into a month that tends to be pretty busy. I know for myself, April is one of my busiest months. I'm on the road a lot, so it worked out great. I could go live last week and then this week. Next week will be a taped video. We'll see what goes on the week after, but I am going to try either way to be here Mondays at 11:11, but making sure I'm asking for help, making sure you're asking for help, and really open to that. Now, I do like this because you do want to go within. I'm all about awareness, intuition. It's what I teach. It's honestly what's helped me heal my people-pleasing tendencies, asking myself what I need and where I can really speak out and up. But sometimes we spend too much time going within. And I was telling my husband the other day, that's the problem with some personal development worlds, is that we always feel like there's more to be done. There's more to be healed. We're still not enough. And that's why my fourth book's called You Are Enough. Because even though you go within, you still should be okay with where you're at. And this is what my keynote talks about, is really that grounding energy and how to get present in the now, because that's where your power lies. So if you want more information on that, you can message me. But how beautiful. Bottom card's always an exclamation point. Cards never mess around, and I love this because we're talking a lot about going within, but still reaching out, asking the divine for help, asking the people you know and love and trust for help, and speaking out your needs. Maybe that's even just through journaling or talking to a third party like a therapist, but it's getting that energy out. And how cool that your bottom card encourages you to do that through prayer. Now, I started this live talking about Easter and talking about how many of us are religiously wounded. I see some beautiful people on here. And yes, I know Jesus loves you. It's this beautiful energy of love. But I think a lot of us grew up, I know a lot of people that don't trust the church. They don't like the word God. It's too heavy for them. But faith is a personal journey. And the more you can give up to this divine, this beautiful energy that does heal you when you cut your hand, that inspires you, that helps you feel love and laughter and joy and excitement and potential and hope, the hope of Easter, the more supported you will feel. I have found this personally in my journey. I don't call myself a preacher. I had someone ask me that last week, but I do feel important, an important pull to really talk about my own experience with faith. And prayer is a huge thing. It's this intention, this knowledge that we don't know everything. Our human brains cannot comprehend a lot. And so it's really important to just know that there's something bigger and to be open to it, be curious about it, and set that intention out there so you can give up those worries. You can ask for that support. You can ask for a sign that you're on the right track. You can send love to the people and the places in the world that you're worried about. This is huge for those of us who are high achievers and we start reading the news and our empathy overreacts and we just start like spiraling. Prayer, give it up. You can't really control it, but you can set some intentions behind it. And because we live in a vibrational universe, that is a vibration that then surrounds those people with love, with intention, and with that knowledge that they're not alone. And I want you, conversely, to receive that, to know that if you've been struggling, you have people in your life that are probably sending you love unbeknownst to you, and just to take a breath and welcome that in. And it's just that small opening that allows those prayers in and allows those prayers out. And I like how she's really just surrendering. She's got this beautiful kitty. She's just trusting. She's giving up her worries. And she just feels lighter. I just feel lighter even when I read this. So beautiful cards today. Beautiful guidance for April. Give up the worries. Try to focus on what you can control. Ask for what you need. Welcome in the divine. And know that despite it being a busy time of year and the world seemingly chaotic, you have the power. Ground yourself in that and ask for that help, and know that you're loved and you're supported. This season of renewal and hope and optimism blesses you. I'm blessing you and sending you so much love. Thanks for joining me today, and we'll see you next week, 11/11. I'll be posting a video, and we'll talk to you then.